Hey everyone, it's Dinah, and we are here. We are here for The Last of Us. It's that time of year. Season 2 has officially premiered. The one thing I do know is that Season 3 has been confirmed. Season 3 has been greenlit for this at HBO, so I presume, especially more so, I presume, because Last of Us Part 3, the game, has not been in any sort of developmental kind of stage at all. It's not been announced, it's not been rumoured. I mean, it's been rumoured, but they have ideas, but they don't have any plans on moving forward yet. So because there's no Part 3 game, because Part 2 as a game is just so monumentally, just massive compared to Part 1 as well, I was on the side of Part 2 being adapted across multiple seasons from the beginning. Like anyone who's played Part 2 will know it is way, way too big of a story and way too big of a world to be condensed down into one season. I think it worked for Part 1 because that was a significantly shorter, more kind of slimmer kind of game, but Part 2 is so much richer and it's got so much more to it that if you squish it down to one season, it's just not going to work, and there's so much about it that can't work and everything, so it makes sense. So I presume with them, I don't know if they're going to do it across like a fourth season, or if they're actually going to split it across 3 seasons, because I think that was originally my kind of guess, like it would be better if they did it across 3 seasons, but so far they've greenlit 1 extra season, so season 1 already did great, and like people kind of, whether they've played the games or not, people for the most part they love it. But yeah, given how Part 2 went, I have played Part 2 only once, mind you, but I have played Part 2, so I'm eager and I'm anxious to get into this, just like I was with Season 1. I'm eager and anxious to get into this. For me, I still enjoyed it. I think there's a lot of stuff there's a lot of stuff I didn't kind of enjoy about it per se, but as a game I still liked it, and I liked what it tried to do. There were a lot of similarities between the game and Season 1, so but even then they still took like quite a few kind of liberties and definitely did their job of making an adaptation with its own style and one with its own twists and turns and all that kind of stuff too. So I can only imagine they'll do the same thing for this one too. So if they're going to adapt it across multiple seasons too, like just how much this first season of that portion of the story will be covered and things like that. So yeah, but we have a stacked cast as always. The old cast returning, new people coming in too. We got like I think 2 or 3 different trailers for this that showed the returning and the newer characters too. So the world of Part 2 is so much richer overall. So I definitely want them to kind of the first season definitely spent like a lot more time just between Joel and Ellie and everything. So with this one, I think it would definitely be more interesting to actually kind of spend time in Jackson, give them a home, and work on the world building in that way a bit more as well, and hopefully seeing more infected and just seeing more of the infection and the world that they're in now, and the one that maybe they might try and settle into and everything. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try not to delve into spoilers too much. I think it's been years since I've played the second game, so I'm sure there's plenty of details that, I mean, there's too much I do remember, but I'm sure there's a lot I actually don't remember, or actually remember just vaguely. So I'm sure this season can still surprise me, and hopefully it will and everything. So I'm gonna try not to delve into spoilers or anything like that too much. Just for the sake of people who haven't actually played the game and then still want to explore it in that sense too. So yeah, but I've yapped. I've been yapping for a long time. That's enough yapping from me. We're here for The Last of Us. I'm here for The Last of Us. So yeah, The Last of Us Season 2. Let's see what they've got in store. A giraffe! We had a giraffe in the last Season 2. Yeah, in the last episode, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, we got giraffes, plural. We got so many more giraffes. Wait, where are these giraffes? Oh, are they back in the city? Oh, I think they've even got the same score from Part 2. Yeah, the guitar strings. Yeah, it's the same score. Abby!
Well, some kid he took that was supposedly...
That wasn't true.
Oh, this is Abby's crew.
Something not true.
That's Danny Ramirez and Tati Gabrielle. Ariella as well.
Ed has a brother who runs an outfit in Seattle. A guy named Isaac. Supposedly he'd take us all in.
Not until we find Joel.
Okay.
Because here's what we got. He's a smuggler. His name's Joel or Joe. There's some confusion about that.
50s, graying, beard, 6 foot tall, scar on his right temple.
Did she see him?
Oh, yeah, they said he's handsome. I forgot.
I mean, he's Pedro Pascal. Handsome as a given. Fucking beautiful as a given. So.
I'll help you find him. I'll help you kill him.
So this very quickly went from a story about survival to a story about revenge.
When we kill him,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
we kill him slowly.
Oh shit. Damn. Fucking Caitlin Diva, damn. Oh, I love seeing the new names in the credits too, yeah. Caitlin Diva, damn. Very much looking forward to her, Abby, yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is darker. Oh, I don't like that. This is darker. This is a darker kind of visual. 5 years later, we're doing an endgame time jump. So 5 years later. Says that Abby spent 5 years then hunting for Joel. Ellie! Ellie! Oh, she's... Is this training or is this... Ooh, damn, ooh. Oh. Pressure points, Ellie, pressure points, if you can find them. This seems like training, but it also doesn't, I don't know. Oh yeah, choke him out, choke him out, choke him out. Use those legs, choke him out, choke him out. Oh, she's got him. Tap out, dude, tap out, just tap out. There we go, tap out. Oh.
Okay.
So it's training. It's okay.
Boom, motherfucker.
So this is training, that's good. Training, again, especially as the big, bulky figure as well.
Don't pull punches.
I mean, that's a fair point, though. Like, no one out there is going to pull punches. Not infected, not humans, no one. Oh, he's got old man glasses, too.
Hey, kiddo.
Oh, kiddo. No.
Something go wrong out there?
Well, the main lines are clay.
Dina! Oh, that's who he's calling kiddo. Dina! Oh, she's gorgeous. I mean, it's Isabela Merced, so, yeah, but still, oh. She's, oh.
What you do?
Fixing these breakers.
I don't blame Ellie for falling in love with it. I really don't. I really don't. No, not at all.
Why is she angry at you?
Is that why she's been isolationist?
Your best friend, reckon she would have told you.
Oh,
Nope.
they're besties. Historians will say they were great friends.
Her being 19 and me being her, what I am.
Her dad.
No one likes their parents at that age. I never got there with my own kids, so we're both just figuring it out for the first time. I mean, what did I do?
You lied.
I can't hold myself responsible for another person's emotional state.
That's a very good thing to emphasize.
Are you in fucking therapy? Holy shit, you're seeing Gail?
I'm not in therapy, Jesus.
Gail?
It'll be okay.
That's what she's here for. She's here for the reassurance. That's one hungry clicker. Oh, she's a Tommy. Oh, she's a Tommy.
Put you on gate watch.
Gate watch? What? Why?
Oh, 'cause it's an important job.
Joel's orders.
Standing on a fucking fence.
He's concerned about you.
Yeah, Joel, yeah.
Unfucking real.
So people are holding their punches, and now she's not allowed to go on patrol.
And by the way, you know I'm the one we should be least worried about when it comes to infected.
Hey, no.
Oh, yeah.
You swore.
That's
We
true.
don't talk about that.
I got bit on my arm.
Ellie, we don't talk about that.
I got bit, everybody! I got bit!
Hey!
I'm immune!
Whoa, hey!
Woo!
I mean, to be fair, it's got to feel good screaming that from the mountaintop.
You my brother? Same goddamn fucking person.
Well, if we're the same person, you know you're not winning this.
Oh. Refugees? Like survivors?
Faster? Sure, how much faster? See, we got this dial called the constructor. The more you turn it, the faster we go.
We're running out of space to put these people. And these people are fleeing collapsed settlements. They're fleeing infected. We're supposed to leave them out there?
If our lifeboat is swamped, yeah.
It was the last season that you even barely needed to be let in. Yeah.
Uncle Joel,
Hey, buddy.
what are those?
Come here.
Uncle, oh, he said Uncle Joe. Ah, this is Tommy and Maria's kid. Yeah, she was pregnant last season. Oh, he's Uncle Joe now.
Are you shooting monsters? You are, you're shooting monsters.
There he is.
Oh. I'm too happy right now. This doesn't feel right. I'm too happy. I'm way too happy.
Getting those monsters, Benji.
Benji.
Oh, you got me. You got me.
You want anything to drink?
What do you have?
Whiskey? Herbal tea?
He's not a herbal tea kind of guy.
This is
Catherine O'Hara. Oh, is this Gail? Is this Gail? The therapist? Yeah, I think this is a very therapist getup. Yeah, this is Gail.
It's my birthday.
Ah. Breaking out the whiskey on the birthday. Classic. Is that weed? They got weed? They did have weed in part 2. They did. There was a weed farm in part 2. Yeah. I wonder if we'll see that this time, or if this is like the bare minimum we're getting. Weed would help a lot in Apocalypse. Weed would help so much. Yeah.
She comes home, shuts herself in the damn garage, which I should never have allowed her to move into. That's it. Not so much as a hello. I see her around town, gives me a nod like I'm a stranger or some asshole. Even Dina asked me today, what's wrong with her? That one treats me like a human being.
Dina.
She talks to me, says hello, gives me a smile. Looks up
Yeah, she wants to get to
makes
know
me
her
feel
future
like I'm
father-in-law.
which I am. See, Dina understands.
Yeah.
She's my kid or something.
Oh.
Because you're lying to me.
There's a
and it's
root
exhausting.
underlying problem you're
Yes,
not
you are,
addressing.
Joel. Yes, you are. And you want me to validate that?
You're giving yourself too
No.
much of a victim complex, Joel.
In fact, fuck no. You shot and killed my husband. You killed Eugene.
He killed Eugene? Oh, Eugene was the husband? Okay, that took a turn I wasn't expecting.
And yes, I know you had no choice. I know that. Sitting in our home
And now she's helping him heal.
makes me so fucking angry.
That's gotta be mad though, like getting therapy from the person whose husband you killed.
What did you do?
Oh, damn.
I saved her.
No. Not untrue. Not untrue. Oh, what's she got? Did that say... Is that the Matrix poster? I'm pretty sure that was a Matrix poster.
Hi. Can
Hey.
Oh, you're on this run.
Huh. Your bestie is on this run too. What a convenient coincidence.
Ooh, where'd you get the holster? Dominique. Traded some old boots for it.
Dominique.
Should've kept the boots. Yep. There we go. Better? Yeah, better. She with all that hardware.
Much better.
I was actually gonna maybe watch them tomorrow night with him, if you want to join.
Oh, so she's like she's the peacekeeper between them then as well, yeah. Getting to know Joel and kind of fostering some communication between them, yeah.
191 down to Hoback. Yes, Dina.
Hi. Should we stick to the road, scan the countryside, hit our checkpoints, and sign the logbooks?
That sounds great. The others look up to you too. For some fucking reason.
Because they're on horses. I see that, Ellie. I see that. I see that. The little dampening of the twinkle. I see that.
You used to with her.
With
She
Cat?
definitely left her mark.
Right, yes, thank you.
Oh.
Or Dominique.
You're into someone else.
Is it not obvious, Dina?
Tell you what, you can go with me.
There we go. You finally took a hint.
Broke up. Yes, again.
They broke up again. For now. So it's on and off then. How about the animals too? Yeah. Whoa. So the bear tore it apart. That's an arm and is that a leg? It looks like a leg. Yeah.
What do you call grizzly's ribs? Barbecue.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
Barbecue?
Yeah.
Seriously?
She gonna be writing the new book of puns?
Happy?
Yeah, this seems like it's worth reporting, yeah. Especially if infected go after animals too. They go after the food source as well. They got more people coming in as well, and then food sources are dying out to the infected too.
What if there's a toddler? Or a baby?
There's no babies in there.
I mean, I wouldn't completely discount it. This is a very fucked up world, so...
I'll give him 5 minutes.
Hmm. Ah, 212. That's a really cool holster. She's gonna go shit for one of them. Ah, use the stun with the bottle. Yeah, stun it with the bottle. Yeah, stun it with the bottle and then. Yeah. Psh. By the time they're done talking strategy, they're gonna be around the corner already. Yeah, check for supplies too. Check for supplies. Oh, someone's birthday on Outbreak Day. That's lovely. Oh, a dog was Employee of the Month. Oh, that's cool. Oh, distraction. Oh, create the sound. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Create the sound. Yeah. Yeah, draw it to the sound. Oh, damn. There we go, there we go. Shiv it, shiv it, shiv it, shiv it, shiv it, shiv it. There we go, there we go, there we go.
Oh my god, before we leave, you gotta check out the employee.
Oh no. Oh, oh. Oh, god damn. Oh. That would be horrible to fall into.
I'm good.
That would be horrible to fall into.
I don't hear anything.
Yet.
I think we're good.
Has it not been 5 minutes? Are the others not going to investigate? Has it not been 5 minutes yet? Oh, People magazine. Oh, is that... Oh, Friends? Oh, that's... Oh, from when Friends was it? Oh, damn. Oh, God. Oh, sugar. Oh, I just clocked that. Was that a stalker? Was that a stalker? Oh, that just... You can't hear stalkers, though. You can't hear stalkers. They don't make any noise. You can't... No, see, that's the thing. They hide, too. They're, like, creepily sentient. They are creepily sentient. They hide so well. They hide so well. They hide so well. They hide around corners. They wait. Oh, damn. Stalker.
Run at me, fucker.
Nah. Not unless you run first.
Run at me!
No, you scared her off. You scared her off. If you get close, they attack you. If you get close to them, they attack you first. But if you scare them, then they run off. Please let it be just one. Please let it be just one. One is plenty for now. One is plenty. One is just about what I can handle. Oh, it's under the counter. It's under the counter. Damn, the design is on point. That design is on point. Oh. Oh, the tendrils! Oh, the tendrils! It's growing an extra nose. Oh no! Oh damn! Oh, oh boy! Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Oh damn! Oh! Oh! Don't get bit again! Don't get bit again! Don't get bit again! Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, another bite? Seriously? God, she's gonna collect bites, isn't she? She's just gonna keep collecting bites like Infinity Stones or something. Each episode is gonna be like a new bite. That's it.
I'm not saying it could do math or anything, but it didn't run at me. It did what we do. Took cover, planned, waited, lured me in. Stalking. And you're telling me what, if it were you and Joel, you wouldn't have gone in?
Well, that ain't the same.
Why?
Because it's different.
How?
Oh, even. They never came in though. They said 5 minutes, and they just never came in. Did it actually take 5 minutes in the story as well for like all of that stuff to happen? Because that's a crazy amount to happen in 5 minutes.
Was lying. She didn't say anything, but I believe her.
They can just clock it. Like Dina would say anything just to align with Ellie. Yeah.
There's 6 that brought down the grizzly.
Yeah, well, 6 ain't good, but it's not exactly a horde.
Not yet.
The 6 came from somewhere. They came from somewhere. Oh no, she's making it look like a regular injury. Oh yeah, cutting it so it looks like a regular injury. Yeah. And not like an actual bite. But there's still puncture holes though. Yeah, puncture holes and cuts are very different. Will that not still look like a mismatch? Barbecue. Oh, yeah, you'd like that joke. You did. Yeah, you liked it. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up. Yeah. Win Dina over, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up.
Ellie,
It's Daddy.
just coming to see if you were going to that thing tonight.
God, he looks so good. He looks so good. Is he still wearing Frank's shirt from last season? Nirvana.
Strings are shot.
Well,
I'll put some new ones on for you.
you don't have to do that.
We'll get it back tomorrow.
Dina is dancing the night away. Damn, Dina looks good. Damn.
You guys will be back together in 2 weeks, tops.
Not gonna happen.
Why?
Ellie, hey, what took you so long?
Maybe Dina doesn't want to get back together in 2 weeks tops.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, don't forget, you got early patrol, so get some rest.
Sir, yes, sir.
Down the drink, steal the girl. Oh, it's the dance, the New Year's dance. Oh.
How bad do I smell? Like a hot pile of garbage.
Oh, just like the game. Just like the game.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, gross.
They're jealous of you.
No reason to be. I'm not a threat.
Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified of you.
It's actually pounding right now. Oh. Go get your girl, Ellie Williams. Go get your girl. Oh no, I remember this part as well. Oh Jesus.
Sorry.
Go bother someone else also.
Yikes.
What did you just say? No, Ellie.
Oh damn.
Hell out of here.
He came in out of nowhere.
Are you okay?
What is wrong with you?
Oh, shit.
I don't need your fucking help.
Oh, no. Okay. I was happy earlier. Now I'm just. She's just angry, Joe. She doesn't mean it. She's just angry. She doesn't mean it. She loves you deep down. Oh, Gail. Oh, Gail saw the whole thing. Yeah. That's another one down the hatch. Probably her 15th today. But hey, Ellie and Dina had their first kiss. That's great. Talk to him, Ellie Belly. Talk to him. Come on, Ellie. Duh. She's going to the garage. Hey, Joe, you did nothing wrong, okay? People need to know that kind of shit is not on. Wait, that's moving! Oh! Is that tendrils? Stretching all the way out into there. If tendrils are activated in one place, they'll stepped on in one place and they'll be activated in another. Oh no! No! Abby found them! Oh no, Abby found them! Oh, fuck. Damn. God damn, it's here. We're back in. We are back in The Last of Us season. It's our era again. It's The Last of Us era again. This is pristine. This is pristine. Oh, gosh. And it's a much different kind of tone that you're entering, like when you're watching the season 1 premiere versus the season 2 premiere, because then, you know, if you play in the game, you know what happens, you know how things unfold in the game, at least, so that it kind of gives you ideas, but then it also makes you think, and it, you know, this was such a good opener. This was such a strong, such a good opener, and such a character-driven opener, and I loved that about it, and yeah, it worked so well. It worked so well. We've had Ellie training. Ellie has been trained. She's 19 now. She's 19 now, but I think her and Joel have settled into Jackson. They've settled in, but she made one comment about being a part of the community and being in the community, and then I think it was Jesse and the other guy that she was training with actually kind of laughed and said, "Oh, so you're in the community now?" So because of what happened between her and Joel, I think her and Joel have taken obvious hits from that moment and from what led them here as well. But then in that time, I think Joel's been helping out. He's been working on like the refugee stuff and the building and just being a part and actually, you know, doing his thing and everything. But then Ellie has been somewhat kind of isolationist, and she's been training doing combat training and even going out on runs and recon and practicing shooting with Tommy and everything, so that's cool. But I think besides from that, I think she's not been fully involved with the social aspect of the community. She hasn't really been hanging out with too many people, I don't think. But I mean, you know, there were, you know, like comments from Dina about how she had like a thing like Kat was the other person or something like that. She had a thing with Kat, and then there was Dominique as well that she traded boots with as well. So I think she's probably had moments and different interactions here and there, but then overall she's probably given off like an isolationist kind of vibe and everything. And I think most of that is to do with her having history with Joel and her and Joel having kind of uncleared kind of tension in the air and everything that they just could, like, both of them just kind of somewhat refuse to kind of address, or actually don't have it in them to address directly or anything like that. So then there's that, and then I think Joel is kind of taking that the hardest. Like he's doing what he can to earn his keep and be a part of the community, but then it's also the tension with Ellie that's kind of biting away at him, and because of that he's in therapy and everything too. So in lieu of Ellie and Joel kind of having somewhat more of a distant relationship now, they are giving us like other pairings and other dynamics which are honestly equally as fun to watch. Like we have Ellie and Tommy. Like Tommy is taking Ellie out shooting and practicing her shooting and taking her out there, and you know, like they have like a close enough relationship, and even him being like, you know, you're the exact same as my goddamn brother. So now he you know, having to deal with like two different age variations of like the same kind of personality type and everything. So here, like him and Ellie getting along is really good to see. I think in the game I feel like we didn't get a whole lot of that, but I feel like, I think the game, what I hope doesn't occur here that happened in the game, I think is a bit more of like a pacing issue, perhaps, you know? Had the pacing been a bit more polished, I feel like it would have worked, like it would have actually done a lot better for it in the long run. But I think with this one here, it seems like they're actively taking the time and being given more time to actually flesh out these characters a bit more and give them more time to spend with each other, and actually giving them moments to spend with each other and showing like how much they've developed together over the years too. So I think seeing Ellie and Tommy there, Dina and Joel is so sweet. It is actually so sweet to see them together, and she's such like a like an approachable but also kind of outgoing kind of soul too. Like she actually is reaching out to him and talking to him and actually treating him like even him being a therapy, be like, you know, oh, Dina, she treats me like how I actually want to be treated. She actually kind of acknowledges him and addresses him and talks to him and everything, you know. And she's actually, you know, and I mean, it's easy to crack jokes about it, but I mean, based on how that ended, it really is just her planting the seeds and getting to know her future father-in-law and everything. So, you know, like, I mean, she does genuinely care about Joel and like Joel, but then it is also a case of like, oh, well, if I'm gonna end up with his daughter in the future, then I gotta, you know, get his blessing. And I mean, chances are she already does and everything. Her and Joel, like him talking about like him talking about the circuits, actually genuinely trying to teach her about the circuits and live wires and everything, like stuff that he hopes he would be able to teach Ellie as well, you know. And then she just kind of like plants it in there of like, you know, like, oh, why does Ellie hate you? Why aren't you guys talking? So like, you know, definitely giving off the vibes that you know, like she, along with being Ellie's kind of best friend, she is also kind of fostering peace between them and actually trying to kind of at least understand, like even if she can't fix what's going on between them, she's actually trying to understand, you know, what it is or what happened between them. And Joel trusting her with his big dark secret that he's in therapy and everything too, like even his speech pattern being a giveaway that like, oh, you're seeing Gail, you're in therapy, like, and even and like that part being like a, you know, like she recognized it, but she's not like judging it or actually, you know, like treating it as something out of the ordinary or anything like that too, you know. So like her and Joel get along great, which is a great sign for the future. So honestly, Isabela as Dina, Isabela Merced as Dina, like I love Isabela Merced overall. I've seen her like in like a number of things over the years, and she's just a phenomenal actress. She's an absolute, I'm always happy to see her when she's on screen, when she's in something. And I think also like a testament to her acting ability too. I think she hasn't really, to my knowledge, she hasn't really gotten any less than like an actual co-starring role or like a co-leading kind of role. Like all of her roles have been quite hefty and quite like I think Instant Family is one of my favorite things she's been in. Instant Family, she's so good in that. She's just, I think it's the first thing I ever saw her in, and she knocked it out of the park. She fully, like, I've seen that movie at least like 3 times just because of her. But you know, the way she's in that movie too, I think she's definitely an actress that can handle heavier stories, heavier themes, and like dramatic roles and dramatic kind of stories and everything too. So seeing her in this too, but seeing her in this, like as Dina, she's so funny and so charming and so sweet, and she's so sweet on Ellie as well, just like in the game. Like I look at her and, you know, I see Dina. I look at her and I like hearing her talk and watching her and how she is with Ellie and watching her like how she is in the story. That is Dina to me. That is Dina, you know. And oh god, like and she's so like she fits into that character so fluidly and so like with such fluidity and with such ease, and it comes so like naturally to everything too. And like just like her look too, like the costume department nailed it, the hair department nailed it, just everything is just on point. And them kind of planting seeds throughout the episode too, leading up to the kiss, they were planting seeds so eloquently, so fruitfully, and just, you know, just everything about that just felt right, and it felt so smooth. And like that, even like their communication when they were like behind the walls being like using hand signals and like the shivering, and everything about that was just like they are like they're a team to be reckoned with when they're out on the field, but then they're also a team that will make you laugh your fucking ass off if you're watching them kind of communicating and formulating strategies and everything too. So yeah, and I mean in that same kind of sense as well, like Isabela and Bella as well, well. Like they both get along, like having that chemistry as Ellie and Dina, and creating that kind of relationship that will flourish into the future too. It's just so clear to see, and it's so easy to see, and it's so fun to watch. It's so fun to watch that they're both so great together. Just Isabela. I feel like I've got a new fave. I feel like in the first season, like, I mean, Ellie, I feel like she's a given fave, but then Tess was my fave. But even knowing she was gonna die like ahead of time, I was like, like Anna Torva's Tess, she nailed it. She nailed it right in the park. So there's that. But now with this one, like Bella, like Ellie is a given fave, but then Isabela is Dina. I was like, I've got to stand. Like there is no clearer choice here. So, and yeah, that first kiss too. Their first kiss being at the dance. Like everything about that scene too. The set design, the production, the costumes, just everything about that was just right out of the game. Like, and there were so many other moments in the episode, like whether it was what was happening, how it was happening, how it looked, like everything about it, like so many other moments that kind of like in my mind, like it shot out as like that's just like the game, but then everything happened so fluidly, like it wasn't just like so it was kind of tongue in cheek, but it wasn't so like so obvious, but it actually kind of it fit in just like it did with the game and everything. So that last scene too, like at the dance too, everything about that was just on point, and it unrolled it unrolled just like it does in the game too. Dina's like dancing around with everyone else at first, and then she steals Ellie away, and they're having a bit of a slow dance, and then they kiss, and then the douchebag comes out of nowhere. I think the only difference might be like I don't know. I think in the game, I think Joel actually punches the guy, and he stumbles back a bit. Of this one, he came in like a WWE wrestler, just launching him into the floor, and just that was it. And just that one actually kind of surprised me. But in the game, I think you can kind of see him coming, and it's like a softer kind of thing. But with this one, he's like, no one talks to my daughter and her girlfriend like that, and gets away with it. So he just launches the guy, he launches him off screen. You don't see him until the next shot comes into frame and everything. So but that was great. And I mean, again, like Pedro nailed that scene too. But everything about that scene was one-on-one with the game, so that was chef's kiss. We did kind of have Dina and Jesse too, but I mean, they were also established as kind of on and off too. And I think there was that scene too when before they went on the Alpine run, Jesse going up to Dina and Ellie and kind of to tell him to take it more seriously, but then he actually did spend a bit more time kind of stroking Dina's horse and talking to her, and both of them kind of sharing eye contact too. And then you see it just out of the corner of your eye, you see Ellie just kind of like looking between them and then just kind of rolling her eyes, and like that kind of slight hint of jealousy kind of in her eyes and everything too. And then for the episode to end up with Dina and Ellie together, that is art. But I think even Jesse kind of said it like at the end too, like before Dina whisked her away. Jesse told Ellie that like he doesn't think that they're gonna get back together anytime soon. I don't know if he actually knew if he could tell, if he knew that like Dina was into Ellie, or that she was giving off hints, or maybe if like I don't know, like or if maybe it was because like he could tell that Ellie was into Dina, and I don't know if they were teasing Ellie having had other partners or other kind of crushes or other prospects or anything, because I think there was Dina called Kat the other one, so I don't know if she was like I mean, I know what like other one kind of means, but I don't know if they're applying that in the same way here as well. So I think Kat, I don't know if she's had any involvement with Kat in the past or anything, but there was Dominique as well. She traded boots with Dominique, and there was nothing bad said about Dominique, so maybe Dominique might have been like a fling or like an interest or something like that. But I do remember she has like a massive tattoo on her arm, but I think also like the original purpose of it was to cover up the bite as well. Like, they'd actually have a good tattoo that covers up the bite and everything, so she had that. But I think in the game she did have a fling with the tattoo artist who did the tattoo. I think I don't know if her name was Dominique in the game, or if they changed, or if it's like the same Dominique they're referring to here. But in the game, the girl that did her tattoo, I think she actually practiced her tattoo skills on Ellie, and then once it was done, I think that they had a fling. I think they just, I don't know if they actually slept together, but I think that they kissed and they had like a moment, like moments here and there and everything. But then I think ultimately it didn't really kind of lead anywhere. But then it was like I think it might have been the only other person besides from Riley in the game that Ellie had ever actually explored her feelings with and explored her sexuality with and everything. So there was that. I think that was before Dina. So I don't know if they've used that same character here, like with the she traded boots and everything. And we have Gail. We have Gail played by Catherine O'Hara. We have Gail, the therapist, or the psychotherapist, I think psychiatrist is the one with the pills, and then psychotherapist is the one with the alcohol, as we so clearly see. But yeah, that is Catherine O'Hara. That is Gail. So that's a new character. She was not in the game. Given the story that they're going to be tackling, and all the themes that they're going to be attacking too, because I think there was such a thematic shift between the first between the first story and the second story as well. Like such a huge kind of thematic shift, and like that which affected the tone as well. So I think having someone there like that, like a psychotherapist or like just a therapist in general, who is there to help drive the characters forward and help the characters kind of identify their mindset and their feelings and all that kind of stuff too, is going to be a very kind of interesting kind of thing to add, and like a very kind of, I think perhaps even like a very necessary thing to factor in as well, because I think it is such a huge kind of thing in the games wherein everyone kind of approaches their emotional states very, very physically. No one really kind of like talking their feelings out is not really something that gets executed very much, if at all, you know. So with this one especially having Joel actually talk to someone about it, even barely, I think is such like a huge kind of shift in how they deal with this story going forward too. And I think that they even gave Gail like a very interesting backstory as well. Like her husband Eugene was killed by Joel. The way they talk about it wasn't cold-blooded murder. It wasn't straight up like him just kind of killing him out of nowhere. Like it wasn't like he lashed out or anything like that, but it was actual. I think she did say something along the lines of, I know why it had to happen, I know why you did it. The settlement's justice system or something, like maybe if he got caught committing a crime or crimes, and then that also raises into question like what did he do that was so bad that like a death penalty was the only answer or the only actual resolution that they could come to and everything. So granted, she is a psychotherapist, and the same methods that she's using on Joel, she also did use on herself too. She said, you know, like having to sit across from you now and help you deal with your trauma after what you did to me and my husband, it makes me really fucking pissed off and everything. So like even her analysing her own feelings, and you know, like it was even like her first birthday that she had to celebrate without her husband too. So she's still pretty fresh off of that loss as well, and now she's having to help that man deal with his own issues and everything. But then I think whether or not it was a fair trial, I think that we've yet to see, because then again they did literally like the punishment was death, so we don't know exactly what like we don't yet know the details of how things went down or why it went down or anything like that. But then, you know, it happened, and now, you know, regardless of whether or not it was a fair trial or a fair punishment, they both have to deal with that. I mean, Joel, I think, even him, he's killed way before. He's killed long before then. He's killed in like a lot of he's killed for a lot less. This opening episode alone is talking like a lot about kind of revenge and the consequences of killing and everything. You know, like I think that is something that he's gonna have to. Like that itself as a topic he's going to have to come to terms with, and he's going to have to process and understand like the consequences of his actions and all that kind of stuff too. So not that I think Gail's going to choke him in his sleep or anything, I hope she doesn't, but you know, I think Gail bringing that up, I think it also is like a slight hint at the fact that he, you know, he might have done it because he knows how to do it and because he was ordered to do it. Maybe Tommy gave him the order of like, you know, you have to take this guy out and kill him for what he did. But then I think probably up until now, he's also been kind of living with the kind of judgment of the world we're in is one that requires you to kill to survive. So as long as you do that, you'll survive, and the people you care about will be alive as well, like, because you're protecting them. But then he's never necessarily thought about it in the sense of like, oh, the people I kill have like they leave other people behind who know what I did, and now they're the ones that I'm gonna have to deal with afterwards, and probably not in the best kind of most like heartening kind of way or anything like that. So, but yeah, he is in therapy. He's had 5 sessions with Gail so far, and he's been hiding it from, I think, almost basically everyone. I think even when Dina managed to decipher that information too, he was like, please don't tell anyone I'm in therapy. So yeah, I mean, it's less to do with him being ashamed of it and more to do with him kind of knowing that the secret he's keeping, as Gail so expertly deduced too, the secret he's keeping is too big for him to tell anyone, and there's one very particular person he actually lied about it to as well. So it's more to do with what he's hiding and the severity of that information, as opposed to him just kind of thinking that therapy is a bad thing or it's for people who are weak or anything other. Like Joel is not that kind of a person, which, I mean, again, given the kind of person he grew up to be and what he's had to endure over the years too, he never let anyone in after Sarah, not even Tess, you know. So he spent like up until Ellie, he spent years like emotionally distant and isolate, like an isolationist, and just like refusing to let anyone get close to him or anything. And then Ellie comes along, and then she's the first person to successfully break down his walls and everything. And then in response to that, he kind of destroys the world in the hopes of saving her. So with him walking out of that of her house with the last words being "I saved her," like I think kind of gives off the hint that it might be the last session he has with her, because then maybe he's like, you know, you can deal with your trauma how you want to. I know what I did, I know why I did it, and, you know, sure, some people might disagree on it and call it something a bit more conventional, but I saved her because she's like a daughter to me, and I saved her at great personal cost, and maybe even destroyed the world in the process, but that is something I'm going to be willing to live with. Exactly how long he's willing to live with that is definitely up to the story to decide, but... And Catherine O'Hara as Gail too, perfect casting. Like, she nailed that. I think she had like a total of 5, maybe 10 minutes of screen time and like dialogue included and everything, and she nailed it right off the beat. She nailed it. So, and Joel is even like he's scaring people off of Ellie as well. Like, he's actually scaring people off of he's scaring people off. Like in her training, the guy was pulling his punches and everything. Because otherwise, if he actually did use his full strength or any more strength, then he might have knocked her out. And then they would have to answer to Joel as to why that happened. And then even Tommy taking her off the Alpine run originally because Joel kind of asked him to and everything. So he's actually like him and Ellie aren't really on proper speaking terms, but then he is still making sure like his protective nature is still coming out and is still making sure that no one really it's not even no one makes her, because she wants to do it. It's the fact that no one actually allows her to go beyond what what risk factors he sets. So like she's more than happy to go toe to toe with someone at their full strength and everything, and to endure that challenge and everything. And she's more than happy to go out on patrol runs and do whatever, like to actually kind of be that survivalist. But yeah, it's more to do with people not actually being too scared of Joel to actually let her do anything like that. So yeah, I think Maria mentioned some people are running from infected, and they probably have no kind of shelter or home or safe place to begin with, and they're running from infected. Other people like their settlements have collapsed and broken down and everything. So like everyone's running from something. Everyone's running from something. So I am questioning like where they're finding these refugees, because then I don't know if people actually know if they know to go to Jackson, or if they're just kind of in the area, or maybe they hear rumors. Because I think even last season, Joel and Ellie heard rumors about like people across the river, bodies showing up across the riverbank and stuff, and that's what led them to Jackson. Tommy stayed off the radio as well, that's one of the reasons that Joel went to find him. But then Jackson stayed off the radio to actually stay off the grid and stay off the radar, so that they didn't attract any unwanted attention. So with this one, I'm curious if they've gone back on the radio with like a reinforced kind of security kind of mindset, or what's happened. But either way, people are finding them, and then they're kind of bringing them in on trucks and everything. So the problem they're running into is that they're low on space, and so then Maria asking Joel to be like, we need to build quicker, we need to build faster, we need to build more space, and we need to build it more quickly and everything. I think he's not necessarily like being anti-refugee, at least in any way that I could tell, but he definitely kind of was of the mindset that we need to make sure, we're bringing people in and there's no space for them to be here. We need to make sure that we can take care of our place for our own people before we bring other people in, because then, which I think it is a very kind of strong political standpoint that many people are taking up in today's day and age as well, given the kind of climate that they're in, given all the hardships that they're facing. They're literally in the end of the world, and they're very lucky to have the settlement that they do now. It took years of hard work and dedication, and as the first season admitted, it took a lot of communism for them to actually get to for them to get to where they are now. Right now, they have enough just for them, for like all the original kind of longest kind of standing members and all the people that have come in. And I think last season, I think that they were fairly lucky because it was only 2 people that they brought in. It was only Joel and Ellie, and even Maria reminding Joel of that too. Like, you used to be a refugee, you needed a place to stay. With him, I think his exception was that, you know, like one of the leading members of the council was literally his family, his brother, and everything. So he had that kind of advantage, and Ellie had the advantage of being with him too. But then we saw there was also like infected or attacking animals too. Like we saw like there was like a bear torn apart like in front of that supermarket that the Alpine Run crew actually went on. Like, and we saw there was like a bear torn apart. Like it killed the infected too, but then he also died to its wounds and everything. So I think even in the game we haven't had any infected animals per se, because then even though the infection actually does start off with insects and everything, and then it mutates into human possession and everything. If like infected DNA or samples do somehow come into contact with an animal's bloodstream, I do wonder if that would still taint the meat or taint the food source, because then, I mean, like in the end, in the long run, that would just mean that the food source is scarcer because their food source is being tainted and infected with cordyceps and everything. So, but then, I mean, if cordyceps mutated to be able to inhabit a human host body, would that not still apply for an animal, like any kind of like mammalian kind of host? Or I don't know, because again, we've never seen like an infected animal or anything like that. So I don't know like how that, like the logistics of that, like how it would work or anything, like the science behind it even. And we had stalkers too. We had the stalker, like that. Oh my God, that entire scene was beautiful. That scene was so beautiful. Even from the first game, I don't remember them being in the first game. Even though, I mean, I haven't actually finished playing the first game. When the second game came out and people had completed it, then that's when they started talking about stalkers and everything. So even from what I remember, that supermarket scene, that level was also adapted for that too. But then in the game, it's Ellie and Dina versus 2 clickers. I think that's how I remember going. So I mean, that is how it started, but then even once they went down to the ground level, I don't remember stalkers being there. I think it was still more clickers in the game, but now this time they decided to incorporate stalkers and everything. And the way that like they shot that scene, the way they directed it, the way that was executed was just pinpointed, like the stalker being in the background and it's like a blink and you'll miss kind of thing. It's almost like in the corner of your eye as well. Like each time Ellie passes an aisle, it's like just before that clearing goes out of frame, you see the stalker just pouncing on like a stalker and everything, and it's like the first couple of times it happens, and then the next time you wait for it to happen and you're like checking, is it going to do this too? Yeah, it's going to go there to there too. And then walking along the shelves and everything, the stalker, the choreography for the stalker was great. They're still doing like the tendrils up the nose and everything, and like the stalker is so quiet, it's so quiet. And even the choreography of that too, even Ellie explaining that to the council too, like it did what we did, it hid, it analysed, it observed, and everything like that. That is exactly what stalkers do. Like if you shoot at them, it scares them off and they go scurry off and find them like another hiding place. But if you get close to them, like if you sprint at them in the game, then they come out. Like once you get close enough, then they pounce and everything, which is exactly what it did with Ellie. Like she turned around and shot it, but it was an empty space, and it just came out from behind her and everything. So, but other than that, it is very skittish and it gets startled very easily. And if it gets detected and it can't attack you straight away, it just scuttles away and waits for like another opportunity. So it's a very, very strategic kind of thing, which is, it brings into question the sentience of the infected too. Like if it can reach that point, if an infected can become a stalker, that means it's literally, it actually has a mind of its own. It's actually studying its kind of, its environment. It's actually studying it, like it knows to hide in dark corners and behind objects where you can't see it as well. There's that, and they're also like, once they do attack you, they are incredibly savage. They're incredibly strong and savage. Like it actually can it managed to, it gave Ellie a new bite. And it actually managed to, hats off to the person who did the acting for that clicker. Hats off to the choreographer. Hats off to everyone involved in that. Like the execution of some of these scenes and these set pieces and everything is just on point. So And yeah, Ellie has a new bite. Ellie does have a new bite on her stomach, which I think at first I thought she might have been, because I think when we first saw the bite, there were tendrils growing out of it. So I thought she might be trying to cut the tendrils out to hide those, but then in the end, I think she's actually kind of aligning it with like cuts and everything. So she's cutting it open to make it look like a regular knife wound or a scratch or something. But then with it being a bite, it also does have a very, very kind of specific kind of puncture wound to it as well. So I wasn't entirely sure like if that would work or how well that would work. But so she's got 3 bites now. She's got the original one, then the one that she got when Tess was bitten as well, and now she's got this new one as well. I think that's it. So she's only got 3 so far. So yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, just to prove how immune she is, they might actually get her bitten every few episodes and everything, just to be like, yeah. And even that's what she did on the mountaintop with Tommy as well, just screaming like, I'm bitten, I'm immune, from the mountaintops. Which, I mean, given what she's been doing, what she's going through, I feel like screaming out her biggest secrets, you know, would be like on a mountaintop where no one else can hear you. I feel like that would be ideal, like just screaming it out to the world, to what's left of the world, from the mountaintops and into the air and everything. It would be pretty therapeutic. So that's what Gail should get Joel to do. Him just going up to the peak of the mountains and screaming, I killed all the fireflies and I like to tell you about it. Like, that's what he needs to do, just scream it so no one can hear it, and then once he processes it and actually gets through it in time, he can then explain it all to Ellie and everything. So that's the key, screaming into just open air, just like a primal scream, or even just kind of screaming, you know, out into open air. That's the key. It was really nice to see them incorporating like the game's kind of mechanics too, like ever so slightly too, with like picking up the bottle. I thought she might throw it at the clicker and then stun it and then go for it, but no. But then you can either do that, or you can actually throw like a brick or a bottle, and then it can like draw the clickers or draw people to a particular spot or something. So that's what she did. She just drew it, and then went right for the shiv and everything. So I think with her having like a very, very kind of robust, it's a very robust pocket now, so she can use it again and again. But then the advantage of that being, unlike Joel, she doesn't have to keep making new shivs and keep finding new shivs and everything. They did kind of show her kind of her eyes scanning over the cupboards as well. So I don't know if hopefully they might do her kind of pulling open drawers and cupboards and taking supplies like medcats and snacks and med packs and snacks and bandages and lighter fluid or something to make a Molotov. I want to see that. I want to see how you use a Molotov. I want to see them using Molotov this season too. So just incorporating more and more of those game mechanics and those game kind of things and everything just is gonna be really cool. So that's really fun. We started off the episode with none other than Abby. I think her last name is Anderson. Abigail Anderson. Abby Anderson. So yeah, we have Caitlin Dever playing Abby. So yeah, I think we saw her. We saw, I think, what is her crew from the game as well. I think the guy that she was talking to, the bearded guy, was Owen. I think that's her kind of her kind of on and off partner. And then I think Tati Gabrielle, I think we saw her in the trailer. She's playing Nora. And then we saw Danny Ramirez. I didn't know Danny Ramirez was going to be in this. We got Joaquin the Falcon in this, and he was in Top Gun as well, I think, as well. So he's been a bunch of stuff too. And he's also been really good in those things as well. So he's in this too. I don't know who. He might be Manny. I think Manny. Would he be Manny? I think he might be Manny. But yeah, this is her crew. This is and Ariella Barrera as well. I think she was there as well. For the most part, like they are pretty entirely recognizable as Abby's crew from the game and everything. So yeah, they're the last of the Fireflies as well. I think they were there where the giraffe, we saw the giraffes. I think, and that's where the hospital was and everything. So they're presumably the last surviving members of Marlene's kind of Firefly crew. They're crosses and everything lined up too with Firefly necklace tags. Yeah, if you played the game, if you know, then you know. If you don't know, then buckle up. So yeah, it's going to be a wild ride from here on out. So yeah, but I think they already kind of established who they were, what they want as well. Abby especially. Everyone else I think is dead set on just kind of recovering from this, from this trauma that Joel inflicted on them, just killing off most of their team and everything. And I think there was even a mention of Isaac as well, Isaac in Seattle. and everything, so that's where he is. I think that's where everyone else kind of is kind of mostly agreed upon to going. But then Abby very, very, very specifically wants revenge. She wants to find Joel. I think that they had, like, I think she had like an actual character kind of profile description kind of thing too, like his build and his appearance and all that kind of stuff too. And they even kind of know about Ellie being like rumored to be immune and everything too, and that's why she was there and everything. So yeah, but Abby, she wants Joel. She's dead set on vengeance. And even like her closing line being, you know, we kill him slow. When we find him and we kill him, but when we find him, we kill him slow. Like even that, like Caitlin Deaver's acting in that scene, like her eyes being filled up with tears too, out of grief, but then her eyes and her facial expression overall just being like, you know, she's already envisioning, she's already imagining exactly what she's gonna do to him, and by the time they get there, she's probably even thought about like 10,000 different ways to do it as well. But no matter what, in each of those ways, she's doing it slowly. So she she has immeasurable grief that she wants him to feel the full weight of and everything. So again, Joel, you know, has gone by for this long, killing without any consequence, and now he's about to discover what consequences. He's about to rediscover what consequences are again. So I think I still stand by the point that one of the biggest issues that part 2 had was the pacing of the story, the pacing of everything unfolding and everything, and especially when you take into consideration the scope that the game had. Pacing needed to be a lot more polished. It needed to be so much more polished and everything. And I think the overall kind of structure of the story and everything too. So yeah, for me, I think that those were the two kind of weakest points that the game had and everything. But Abby was not a weak point of the game for me. I genuinely did like her character, you know. And again, I think it's a story about very, very imperfect people on like on a goose chase for revenge and everything. So assuming that the story of these next kind of couple of seasons actually rolls around the same way, we're hopefully gonna get to flesh it all out a bit more, and actually kind of, you know, they're gonna reformat it for a TV kind of telling and everything, and we're going to see how people, especially those who haven't played the games at all, actually are going to react to the very same information. So one thing I will say, given what Laura Bailey went through for the game, you know, I've seen the interviews of her talking about what she went through, and it's completely unjustifiable, you know, just overall, like it's a very horrible thing to have to go through, but it's also something that genuinely should not be happening at all. So yeah, I am very eager to see how Abby's kind of story rolls around in this season, and how much of it they uncover and how they uncover it compared to the game and everything. So yeah, but I think so far, in what little screen time she's had, I think they've definitely allowed her and enabled her to set up Abby's kind of her motive and her kind of like her drive and her directness in achieving her goals. 5 years later, they've reached Jackson. So we're gonna see exactly how things roll around in the next episode, which I'm deathly terrified for. I'm deathly afraid of. But let me know what you guys thought of this, especially if you haven't played the game at all. Like what you thought of this, and what your thoughts on this arc, and following on from how the last season ended. We'll see next week just how much of a shitstorm we're in for. So yeah, that was The Last of Us Season 2, Episode number 1. So thank you guys, as always, so much for being here and for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then feel free to leave a like and comment what your thoughts are on this episode, on this premiere, what you're looking forward to, and how you think things might snowball down in the rest of the season. For those interested, the full-length reaction will be available over on Patreon, so you can go check that over there. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So until the next time, bye-bye for now.